Hello, everyone. Welcome to the channel. My name is Stan, and I am the Shadow Seeker. And in this video, I will be doing a general tarot reading for my beautiful people that resonate with the star sign Aries. So, this reading will be for you if you resonate with Aries, if you are an Aries, Sun, Moon, or Rising, or if you have any other strong placements in your birth chart that resonate for Aries. And we will go ahead and jump into this reading. First, I will be shuffling my What's the Vibe deck just to ascertain what the current energy is, what you need to know, what you need to hear. Now, this will be a timeless reading, so this video will be meant to find you when you need to hear the messages that come through. Okay, so right away, our opening card here is the Daydreaming card. It says, Head in the Clouds, Delusion, Hopes and Dreams. So I'm picking up this strong thread of energy for Aries that there is this energy here of being in this dreamlike state, just really kind of fantasizing. I'm also picking up romanticizing something. So this could be centered around some sort of relationship dynamic. The reason why I say that is because at the bottom of the deck right now, we have the card that says blocked. It says moved on, nothing to say, stop calling. So it could be that you're romanticizing some sort of failed relationship or connection with somebody, or it could be that you have moved on, or this other person in your energy has moved on from some sort of relationship dynamic from you. And you could be daydreaming about the what ifs with this person, or the coulda, woulda, shouldas, or the way that things went down. You could be heavily in your mind thinking about that particular dynamic, that particular thread of energy here. But I'm also picking up another strong energy of feeling really drained and feeling really tired, feeling really sort of exhausted. And I'm sensing that what's going on is that you may be overburdening yourself right now with a lot of weight on your shoulders when it comes to something in your life. So this could be work, this could be centered around career, this could be centered around something with the family, but I'm strongly picking up something with some sort of relationship dynamic. So it could be platonic, it could be romantic. But whatever this is for you, it's got you in this sort of dream-like state where it really has you sort of daydreaming a lot, or fantasizing, romanticizing, or just in this sort of like illusionary state, if that makes sense. The next card here says, Smell the Roses. It says, slow down, take some you time, get out in nature. So again, this goes back to that one thread of energy that I felt where it really seems like you are overburdened by something. So it really could be a lot of career type things that I'm feeling right now in your life. So maybe you're really overburdened with work, or some sort of commitment to something that really has got you really in this state of overexertion or exhaustion. So this is spirit saying really to take time for yourself and to slow down. But connecting this with that relationship dynamic that I was feeling earlier, it could be that something that happened in that relationship happened very fast, or there was a lot of impulse. And I know that Aries, and please don't come for me when I say this, but I know that the star sign for Aries can be a little impulsive at times. So there could have been a lot of impulse within that particular connection. And maybe things happened really way too fast. Maybe somebody was in over their head. So Spirit is really urging you at this time to take a break, really slow down, really kind of gather your energy, gather your bearings, is what it kind of feels like right here. And it's really interesting I'm saying that because the next card says vacay. So that's short for vacation. And it says get away, relax, have fun. So there is this need to really slow down, take a breather, take a break, do things for you, really kind of pull your energy back. I'm sensing that someone here in this collective has really kind of given too much of their energy, too much of their time, too much of their space to someone else. And it's been to the detriment of you and really what you're all about. It's really taken a lot of your energy, so to speak. And it's really put you in this kind of negative headspace in a sense. So it's really kind of strong, is what it really feels like. So this really is the need to really do a lot of self care, a lot of mindfulness, maybe a lot of gratitude practices. I'm not sure why that came through, but whatever it looks like for you to create space for you and to care for your needs and to take your energy back is what it feels like. So as I'm drawing again, I'm really picking up heavily on some sort of relationship dynamic here. We have the sippin card, which says rumors, gossip, nosy. We also have the nurturing card that came out. It says mentorship, wisdom, giving back. So I'm picking up something here centered around this particular relationship. I feel like this is not going to resonate for all people that resonate with the star sign of Aries. So only take these messages if they really truly connect with you. But there seems to be some sort of energy that's entered your life at this present moment, at the time that you're hearing this. And it really feels as if this is some sort of negative energy. For some reason, I'm picking up on like divine feminine energy. And this is just an energy dynamic. This may not be a woman, it could be a man, but it's just an energy dynamic that I'm feeling. And it really feels as if this divine feminine is really jealous of you and really maybe can't seem to let you go, or there seems to be a lot of negative talk that this person is spewing. So it's like this person is spewing venom. They really could be causing a lot of defamation towards your name right now, is what it really feels like. So this could have been someone that you really were strongly connected with in the 3D, and somehow, some way, things got twisted or misconstrued. And now this person feels really hurt for some strange reason. I don't know why I'm saying strange reason, but it really feels as if they're hurt when really they're the ones that have caused a lot of this pain or suffering or a lot of the wrong that happened in the connection between you, Aries. And so it really seems like in order to make themselves feel better, they're going around gossiping or spreading rumors. But I'm also picking up this energy where they could be keeping tabs on you in a sense. And this would indicate that they really can't seem to let you go. And it's really a contrast with this nurturing energy because I get the sense that they once embodied that particular type of energy. But I'm also picking up that you were the one that were really nurturing for this particular person for whatever they went through before you two got together. So this really seems really interesting here. So whatever this connection was, it really could be sort of heavy on you right now in a sense for how you need to move forward in your life. And that could look different for you for each Aries. So only take that as it resonates. But this next card here says antisocial, and it says in your feelings, it says silent treatment, it says left out. So you really could be in your feelings right now, but I'm sensing that this other person could be strongly in their feelings as well. And I really get the sense that you both have your own sort of way of perceiving what happened in this particular connection, if that makes sense. So it's like you both have your own reservations about what occurred and what led to the downfall of the connection, what caused the separation. And so right now, I get the sense that reconciliation is not something that really is in the cards right now, so to speak. Not saying that reconciliation is not something that could ever happen. You know, we're only really kind of like in the beginning of the reading right now, but it really feels as if right now the both of you want to be in your own lane, in your own space, and really kind of process exactly what's happened right now. So in a sense, it really feels like you both really do not want to talk about what occurred, what went down in the connection, even though I'm sensing that this other person definitely is doing a lot more talking than you probably are. But it really feels like for you specifically, you're in this mode of wanting to heal yourself, but you want to do it by going into hermit mode. You want to introspect on your own. And when you're ready to talk about it, that's when you'll probably shift energy and will be a lot more open with family, friends, or people that you can really trust, or people that really know you or knew about what was going on in this particular scenario. So, but right now, it really does feel really heavy to your heart right now, is what it feels like. And so, I sense that this feeling will pass. I sense that you won't be in this particular energy for long or forever because Aries, it really seems like you're the type that really bounces back a lot quicker than most. So if I'm really speaking to that, just know that you definitely will bounce back. I really can sense that very heavily for the Aries that I'm channeling into. But for the other Aries that may need to take a little bit longer to heal, definitely take all the time that you need. Definitely slow down and smell the roses, like the card says, and really take all the time you need to really gather yourself because healing is an everlasting journey. It's not something that just happens quickly or at the tip of a hat. So take all the time you need to really get back to the most abundant energy that you definitely embody, the free spirited energy that Aries embodies. Okay, so we've shifted into the tarot now, and the opening card here is the World card reversed. And I'm picking up this energy here of a need to seek closure. And it really feels like it's for you and your person. So I'm sensing that really this reading is really, I guess, a little less general, but there may be some general messages in the reading the more we continue. But it really does feel like it's more love related now. What I'm picking up here is there's this need to find closure or to seek closure when it comes to this particular separation. It really feels like because there has not been any closure, because it really feels like it's happened so fast. It feels like it's really fresh. It feels like this is something, and even if it's not fresh, it really feels like this is something that still feels fresh in your mind right now. And it really feels as if because you are unable to find closure, you and this person, you're both are going to have a hard time really sort of moving on from each other from whatever transpired. So there could be a lot of baggage. There could be a lot of things that are weighing the both of you down, and it really depends on exactly the specifics of what happened in the particular relationship here. So things could have gotten really hot and heavy really fast or really deep really fast. And just as fast as it got deep is just as fast as things shifted and went into this particular type of separation here. It really feels like someone has put a lot of purpose onto the other person. So it really seems like someone here, or maybe the both of you, have really sort of put onto the other person that they are the reason for your happiness, or they are the reason that you are the way you are currently, or I guess this would be more past tense, or something about putting a lot of external validation on the other. So almost like putting someone on a pedestal in a way. And so this really actually feels kind of detrimental to the way that the connection was meant to progress, if any of this is making sense here. And so this lack of closure is making the both of you really feel incomplete, or a sense that there's no purpose in your life at the present moment right now. This person may have brought a lot of fulfillment into your life, and with them being gone, it really seems like your life has no true purpose or desire at the present moment. And that's really because, again, of someone here putting the other on this pedestal and giving this other person a lot of power and external validation. I do feel guided to clarify why the World card is here. So I do want to see what Spirit has to say about why the World card is here in this particular reading. Okay, and to clarify, we have the Ten of Cups here, and it's paired with the Page of Cups reversed. So, yeah, immediately I'm picking up here that someone in this connection, it's almost really hard for me to say who exactly, but I'm really feeling this thread of energy that it could be you, Aries, that you put a lot of external validation on this particular person, but energy is fluid. So this could be the other person that I'm channeling with this particular thread of energy, but someone here really put the other person on this pedestal, on this be all end all type of energy here with the Ten of Cups. You saw this person as your forever person. You saw this person as the person that you've been waiting for or dreaming for your whole entire life. You really wanted to set a certain foundation with this particular person, and you really put a lot of energy into this other person to sort of complete you emotionally. So you didn't find emotional fulfillment from within. You found it externally with this particular person, and you put a lot of validation on that. I might be using the wrong word, validation. I'm not sure if that's the correct way to use it, but you basically put a lot of energy into this other person and you made them seem greater than what they really are in reality, is what it feels like. And so you really saw them as your forever person, the person that you were or dreaming about having a family with, having this long term emotional stability with. But there was this thread of energy here, this emotional immaturity with this Page of Cups. And this really caused a lot of detriment to this particular connection. It really, it's almost like the true colors of this person came out, is what it feels like. So, this person really wasn't emotionally secure. They were not emotionally stable. They were not emotionally intelligent, is what it feels like. It feels as if they really were playing a lot of mind games or holding back a lot of emotions or only giving you half of a cup, if is what it feels like. And there was just a lot of emotional drama, a lot of emotional pain, but I'm also feeling obscurity in a sense. So there was a lot of things that were hidden that you just did not really see, or what I'm kind of sensing that you sort of failed to see in a sense, where they were showing you their true colors, but you chose not to really see it. You chose to look the other way because you put this person on such a high pedestal of what you really desired or what you really dreamed for. And so when this person continued showing up in this particular way for who they are, it really was the detriment for this particular connection. It really was like the downfall, essentially. It really feels to me that this person really embodied a lot of this Page of Cups energy. So it really feels like this person really was struggling to understand their own emotions. Maybe they were easily overwhelmed or confused by how they truly feel. I'm really sensing that this person really did not know truly what they wanted within a long term, stable relationship. I'm sensing, Aries, that you knew exactly what you wanted in a long-term, emotional, fulfilling type of relationship with this Ten of Cups. You wanted something that was, final, but this person kind of put on a front that they wanted the same thing that you did, but in reality, they really didn't know what they wanted. They really didn't know how to navigate their emotions in a sense. I'm also sensing that they were really disconnected from their emotions, that they really had a lot of hesitancy when it comes to laying the groundwork to something long term and stable. And I'm also sensing that they really had a hard time struggling with their emotional identity, that they really didn't know who they were internally. They really, in a sense, was really emotionally guarded and they were showing a lot of discomfort with their emotions, that they felt really weighted by their emotions. So there's just a lot of these threads of energies here that I'm feeling with these cards. And it really embodies what this type of person really was dealing with on an emotional level. So this person could be a water sign because this is like heavy water sign energy we have here with the 10 of cups and the page of cups. And this person really, in a sense, was maybe disillusioned by what they truly wanted. So I really feel like, in a sense, they never really had a good thriving example of what a stable relationship is, emotionally speaking. And so, because of that, it really kind of, led them to be in this sense of embodying what they never really saw. They never really had the groundwork for something that was truly fulfilling until they met you, and then they didn't know what to do with it, is what it really feels like. So, there's still many more threads that I'm really kind of picking up here, but I'm trying to really only channel the strongest threads of energy and to make it all make sense for you, Aries. I may have already said this, but I'm picking up something around like mind games or playing with someone's heart. I'm really picking up a lot of energy surrounded where someone that was not really emotionally secure really played a lot of emotional games. So I'm picking up a lot of like broken promises or a lot of things that were meant to be heartfelt, but really didn't come across that way. I feel guided now to continue the reading, but I feel like more threads of this particular type of energy might creep back up. So we'll see what happens. But with this next card, we have the Seven of Wands in the reverse position. This goes back to that exhausted feeling that I felt earlier with the oracle cards. So I'm really feeling like Spirit is saying here that you, Aries, really felt so exhausted, so physically and emotionally drained from this particular connection. And it really, in a sense, brought out the worst in you. And it's like you really just gave up. Like you really just did not have the strength to continue moving forward within this connection if things were going to be the way that they were. And it really feels as if like you had really fought for something really long term and stable, but that's not what you received. You received a lot of insecure elements. You received a lot of things that were really uncertain, a lot of pressure that was just really weighing you down and really making you doubt yourself. So it really made you feel overly critical of yourself and really made you feel like you were questioning your choices when it comes to this particular relationship. Because I'm really feeling like this relationship was exceptionally challenging for you because it was just so unfulfilling in many different areas. I'm sensing that there was a lot of passion to begin with, but then it's like it gradually or really actually abruptly is what it feels like shifted into this feeling of just being really so uncertain and unstable. I'm picking up a small thread of energy that you really have went through a lot of overwhelming challenges in your life or presently speaking. And it really feels as if you were looking towards this particular person for some sort of like relief, emotional relief from a lot of the pressures from other aspects of your life. And you never received that from this particular person. Or if you did, you always questioned if it was really genuine. And so it really feels like it wasn't, to be quite honest. And it really feels as if like on a surface, they were just sort of putting on a front to make it seem like they really cared genuinely about what it was you were going through and these other aspects of your life. But I think you know with your intuition, which I do feel is slightly blocked off. So you could have some blockages somewhere in your chakra centers. I'm really feeling like your heart chakra could be blocked at the moment heavily is what I'm feeling like. But I do feel like maybe your third eye chakra is blocked as well, or you're choosing not to listen to some of these internal cues that you're getting, especially when it comes to this particular scenario with this particular person. But I'm really sensing that right now you feel really guarded and you feel as if you really just do not want to continue trying when it comes to this particular dynamic. It's like you just really have given up on it and you want to move forward, but you're just not quite sure exactly how to take the necessary steps to move forward from this particular connection because there was something about this connection that really had you hooked, Aries, and it really had you so enamored in a sense. But it's like a part of you really just can't seem to let certain aspects of that connection go, even though it's like your intuition or you're receiving maybe like certain downloads or signs or synchronicities or a gut feeling that you know you need to let this go. But it's like you just can't. And so, with this Knight of Swords in the upright position, I'm sensing that you are calculating some sort of plan of action when it comes to how you want to move forward. But I'm sensing that whatever you're planning on doing, that you might be rushing into it. You might be driven to go a little too fast. And really, this is from your impulse, your natural state of being impulsive. And again, please don't come for me when I say that, but Aries does have a tendency of being really impulsive. And so it really feels as if right now you are really trying to have some sort of plan to move forward, and you're not really thinking this plan concisely or congruently with what you have going on in your life. Also, I just want to take a minute. I do try to filter out a lot of the background noises as I do record, but there was something that was really, really loud that came by the window. So hopefully I'm able to filter that out. I'm not sure if you guys were able to hear that or not, but I'll try my best to filter that out. But I do want to apologize for whatever that was. It was some sort of loud truck or a bus or something going by. So not really sure what that was, but that could be a sign. That could be a sign that because I was talking about Aries going too fast. So that could be a sign to slow down. But anyway, it really does feel like you are trying to take some sort of inspired action that you have really been thinking about doing on how to get over this situation or move forward. But I really feel like Spirit is saying to you need to slow down and really kind of reevaluate where you want to go with this particular scenario. So you might need to go back to the drawing board, if that makes sense, or find another way to accomplish whatever it is you're trying to accomplish here. Okay, so our next card is the Temperance card. And this card is all about balance. And it really feels as if Spirit is wanting you to really take a step back here and really balance yourself, reground yourself, really take back your power when it came to this particular situation with this person. And there's this sense of needing to really go into hermit mode and really withdraw from a lot of these external distractions that I'm picking up on. It's really funny as I say that because we have the hermit card here in the upright position, but it really feels as if this situation might be forcing you into hermit mode, not necessarily you willingly wanting to go into it. And I'm really sensing that you're going into it because you feel really deeply hurt by what transpired within the connection. But this is where Spirit really wants you to be right now. Spirit does want you to find the internal balance within yourself. And it seems like the only way to do this is to go into hermit mode at the present time. There's this need to be really patient with yourself because with everything that has transpired within this connection, it really seems like it happened very, very fast, very abruptly. And maybe it was too fast that it really led you off balance. And what's really interesting about the Temperance card is the angel that's depicted in the artwork. And I guess it really depends on which tarot deck you're using. But the angel usually has one foot on the ground and one foot in the water. And I really feel like that's really symbolic because when you really look at the water, well, it is calming, in a sense, but you can sort of see the ripples here. And this is sort of like the ripple effect that this person had on your life. But with that one foot also being on the ground, it's like there's this sense of being off balance. There's this sense of letting your emotions really, in a sense, get the best of you. And this ripple effect, or how it really, or rather, what this person has done to you, in a sense, or what you've perceived them doing to you, has caused a ripple effect in your life. And this really encompasses a lot of what you're dealing with at the present moment. So there really is this need to really take a step back. I know I probably keep saying this a lot throughout this reading, but really, Spirit is urging you to take a step back and to really sort of acknowledge how things transpired in this connection, and to really find peace and harmony, and really at this time to be really patient with yourself. I'm really also sensing that there's this need to really discern your responsibility with all of what transpired, because really the only control that you have is your particular actions and how you react to certain things that have transpired within the connection. And so it feels like Spirit really is putting you in this position to do just that by going into hermit mode at the present moment. Now we have the Six of Swords in the reverse position. And whew, with this card, sorry, I feel like I had to take a sigh. It really feels as if like somebody here can't let somebody go. It really feels as if somebody is having a hard time moving forward. I'm really just picking up a lot of water sign energy. So the person you're dealing with has to be a water sign, or they have to have a lot of water sign placements, or you might be one of those Aries that are really emotionally charged. So you might have a lot of water energy in your birth chart. But I'm just sensing this resistance to change. I'm really sensing this need to really move forward or move on, but it really feels as if something is blocking you from being able to do that. And I'm really sensing this sense of unfinished business. So it really feels as if there's some sort of business or transgression between the two of you that is just not complete. There's something that is incomplete at the moment, and it really feels like there's this need to finish it. And I think you can feel this a lot more heavily than your specific person, is what it feels like. And I'm really sensing that you might be all encompassed by this, like you might be really engrossed by this need to really put an end to something. But I really sense that the end is only going to come with divine timing, is what it really feels like. I feel like you can't do anything that is going to actively influence what is naturally supposed to happen within this connection. You have to let things unfold naturally here. So, with that being said, at the bottom of the deck, we have the Knight of Cups in reversed. We have the King of Swords in the upright position, and then we have the Page of Wands in the reverse position. So I really feel like there's something heavily spiritual about this connection. So this could be some sort of divine connection. This could be twin flame. This could be some sort of high level soulmate. This might even be a soul crossing, someone that's just meant to sort of kind of like pass by in your life for a very significant amount of time and then sort of vanish without a trace, in a sense. But whatever it is, you don't have to define the connection. There's really no need to, but there is some sort of important significance, it seems, about this connection. And then there's this thread of energy where it really feels as if somebody is romanticizing something again with this Knight of Cups reversed. So there could have been a lot of unrealistic expectations when it came to this connection, especially on an emotional level. So it really feels to me that someone's perception of the relationship and their emotional feelings concerning the relationship did not fully align. So there is some sort of divergence here or some sort of dividedness type of energy that I'm feeling. So someone here could have been really stoic or could have been really detached from their emotional self. And this could be this other person, is what it feels like. And so with you coming from a more emotional place, it seems like this person really didn't seem like they were ready to be the type of person that you really wanted them to be or what you had envisioned in your mind or really had hoped or longed for. And this could have contributed to this particular disconnect with this particular person. So take that as that resonates. But it really feels as if things were just truly not aligned, is what it feels like. So for the future of this connection, I'm not quite sure exactly where things are going to be going, but I do get the sense that in order for things to really fully get better between you and this particular person, it's going to take a lot of introspection on your part on whether or not you want to continue investing in this particular type of relationship dynamic, whether you feel this person has the capacity to change or not, and also if this person is going to be gaining any sort of emotional maturity around their heart space and really with their actions is what it feels like. So it's possible, like, I don't believe that this is something that is just completely over. It's possible that there can be a reconciliation, but is it really likely? I believe that really all depends on you. So it really feels as if the ball is in your court for how you want to continue this particular relationship dynamic with this person. If you want to just take what was given to you as some sort of lesson learned, or if you do truly feel like there's some sort of unfinished business between you and this person, or something that you two need to accomplish before you can fully move on, that's completely up to you. Only take that if that truly resonates for you. But this will be where I close the reading. I do hope that there was something here that can give you some sort of insight or clarity into your specific dynamic that you're going through. And please, again, only take the messages if they truly connect or resonate with you. I feel like this will not be for every particular Aries within the collective, but for those that it did connect with, I do hope that you're able to find a way to gain more insights and more clarity into your specific situation. I hope that you find the capacity to move forward with your life, whether you do it alone or whether you do it with this person. And if you feel compelled to like or subscribe, please feel free to do so. Please feel free to share your story. If anything in this particular reading resonated for you on a personal level, and I'm sending you all lots of love, light, and happiness. I hope you have a wonderful remainder of your day, and I will hopefully connect with you in the next episode.